course Q&A. I'm going to just wait just a minute and let a few more people in, but thank you all so much for joining us this evening. We're excited to talk to you about the course and hear from a few people who have taken the course and talk about their experiences and then answer any questions you have. So if you have any questions tonight for us, please be sure and put them in the chat box and we will get to those in just a little bit. Great, I'm just letting the last few people in and we'll get started in just a minute. Great, perfect. All right, well, I want to say hello to Amy and Jean, and I'm going to let them take over and talk about the Old World finishing course. Hi, Amy and Jean.
Hey, Marty.
I'm just looking at us. We look like twins. We got on the same clothes. We both got on literature. That's pretty sad. Hey guys, I'm so excited. You know, this is the first time we've ever done like a Q&A, and I think it's important because this is a major decision for you guys, because you're looking at it. It's like, what is this? What is this course? Like, I've seen this now for several years, and I hear there's a season 6, and what does that mean? Mm-hmm. So to let some of you know, my name is Amy.
My name is Jean.
And we started this together about 30 years ago. We started rescuing and restoring furniture. Mm-hmm. And we would go to flea markets and estate sales and garage sales. And we bought furniture and we redid them. And then we made furniture. And then we were designing furniture. And then we made furniture for F. Schumacher for 20 years. We had 23 showrooms. We had over 300 salespeople. We had over 350 designs that we did that was in Amy Howard collection, and we sold all over the world. And about 7-8 years ago, we decided to create Amy Howard at Home, so we could teach other people how to do what we had done for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Jean and I, we never drive by, we never go by a piece of furniture that's sitting on the side of the road that it doesn't go in the back of our car. And there's not an estate sale that we don't go to. And our heart just jumps out of our chest. Mm-hmm. We went to 2 estate sales this weekend.
Saturday, yeah.
And we love it. It gets in your blood and you love creating things from it. And so we took the 30 years that we have been developing finishes, and we decided to put them into a course that we could teach people. And we hired a phenomenal photographer, videographer. And he came and videoed 10 modules. And there were things that I had studied in a bodega in Florence, Italy, that I wanted to teach you. Nobody in the United States is teaching what I'm teaching you. Not on the level and the finishes, because our pieces of furniture would sell between $6,000 and $15,000, $18,000 a piece. Our furniture was very desirable. Do you want to toot your horn just a little bit? Tell them some people that we made furniture for.
Oh, let's see. Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, or Eli Manning, one of the Manning boys. Let's see. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith.
Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Own 14 of our pieces.
And if you're, don't hate us if you're Republicans, because we
love everybody.
Their money, their check cleared the bank.
And who's the guy that we love? They both sing.
Oh, Faith Hill and Tim McGraw.
So we did like 14 pieces for Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so, but we loved all of our clients. There was not too many CEOs, CFOs, COO. I mean, people all over the world. When we were able to ship furniture to the Prince of Dubai, we really thought we had arrived. And then we later went to Dubai. So we have made some of the most beautiful furniture with the most beautiful finishes in the world. And so we've taken those processes and we've put them into this course. And we have them in 10 modules that you can watch anytime you want. And so when you buy this course, that goes to you. And then if you buy the bundle, it's a discounted, you get all this, it's like Christmas. So you sit there with this big box and you have this course and you go module by module and you learn things. And then you come into where we do live Zooms and Jean and I follow up with what you learned. And then you have this incredible tribe of people that you are a part of. Truly, I mean this with all my heart. We have the most incredible creative group of men and women. So you're like, if you are a DIYer, if you love having a beautiful home, if you're an interior designer, if you're a woodworker, if you are a person that has painted a few pieces, but you love doing it. We always say your giftings and your passions are your purpose. And so who knows, this may become a new business for a lot of you that you love. So Marty, is there anything else we need to say?
That all was just absolutely perfect. I loved it. But you know, the course is very flexible. So Amy does do these Zooms on Thursday nights for 5 weeks in a row. We're going to be starting on August 19th. And that's something that you can come back to as many times as you want, because we have the Zooms available for you whenever you need them. So if something comes up, no problem. You will be able to watch the modules forever. You will be a part of the tribe forever, and you will have the live Zoom recordings with Amy forever. Great. Well, I loved that overview. Amy and Jean, we will see you in just a minute for the Q&A portion. I am going to invite one of your previous students, Michelle Montez. I'm going to have you come on here and say a few words about your time in the Old World Finishing course.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Amy and Jean. It's so nice to see you guys here on Zoom. I have to share with you all that this is the best thing I've ever done for myself. At first, I was just redoing my kitchen and doing some furniture in my house, and then I decided to turn it into a business. I love it so much. I came from the art material world, where I worked as an artist on staff for a company that manufactured art supplies. And to me, your furniture supplies need to be as good as any fine art supply. And Amy's are the best. I've tried some other things. I'm not here to badmouth any other companies, but what I saw from the difference of their products and Amy's products, hers are like the upper echelon of the materials that you would use. And the fact that she has all the mediums to go with it, anytime you want to do something like a crack patina, or to do a glazing or antiquing your milk paint, she has all the products that work perfectly with it. And I love that there's no VOCs, so there's nothing that's actually going to harm you. And like I'm painting a baby crib for my neighbor they're having their first grandchild, and I want to make sure that the paint that I put on that crib is not going to harm the baby in any way. So it's great to know that the products are that good. But the things that I've learned, it took my painting of furniture to the next level. It made me feel like I was painting paintings instead of painting furniture. But also there's all that tidbit of information that they know. Like I studied art history because I studied art in college. I had my master's degree, but they never really talked about furniture. And I would have liked to have known more about furniture in my art history courses. That's really important. But it's been a great course, and I'm so glad that I get to go back to the modules, because I was running into some problems. I wasn't doing the crack patina correctly the other day, and I went back to the modules, and then I talked to Mary Kate, and everybody in the office is really nice, and they're super helpful. And she pointed to something in one of the videos, and I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing wrong. And that's all I had to do is just go back to the videos. They're there for you forever. And the fact that you get to take part of the mentoring are the golden nuggets that you wouldn't even expect to get. The very last mentoring class, that was actually my favorite, but all of them were my favorite. But that one was great because there's so much being offered, and I'm so excited about the future. So that's what I have to say.
That was so beautifully said, Michelle. Thank you so much. We love hearing from you, and it just makes all of us in the office smile. Amy and Jean are smiling right now, so we are just so glad that you could share that tonight. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for asking me.
Of course. And when you are in the finishing tribe, you're in forever. So Amy is about to start her next course, her next season of live Zooms. So you should definitely hop on there because there are so many nuggets that come in all of
I am going to. Anytime that I can, I will be there.
Good. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Great. Well, next I am going to invite Darla to join me. She was just in the most recent season of Amy's finishing course. Hi, Darla. Let me just unmute you really quickly. Can you unmute your mic? Perfect. Great.
I think that's good.
Awesome. Well, we would love to hear what your experience in the Old World finishing course was like.
Oh, my experiences, because there's been so many. It has been, I originally was just looking for a way to paint my furniture that I have to purchase. I was saving up for a couple of years to buy a leather Chesterfield sectional for my living room. And unfortunately, our fence in our backyard blew down during a windstorm. And so instead of the Chesterfield, I have a beautiful new fence. But I still really wanted to redo my living room. And because budget was such an issue, I started looking for furniture that I thought maybe I would give my hand at reupholstering. And I had never done that before. And I had a piece, I don't know if you can see it back here. I had this Bergère chair and ottoman, and I had painted the ottoman about 5 years ago in a different brand of chalk paint, and was not satisfied with the color or the texture of the material afterwards. So I wasn't really keen on thinking I could paint fabric again. And so I just thought, well, I'm going to Google it, because I had purchased a French Provençal sofa and chair, and it had a very old tapestry floral print on it. And so I thought, well, I'll look and see about painting, and found Amy a YouTube video on how to paint furniture, fabric. And I immediately went that day and found a retailer near me, and bought the paint and started painting the fabric. And then I just started watching another video, and then there was a online opportunity to just take a chippy paint class, and I took that, and I was hooked. Amy drew me in, and the products drew me in, and then taking the Old World finishing course and the mentoring, I'm going to cry. I'm a retired college professor and English teacher, and for a variety of health reasons and other things, wasn't really wanting to go back into the classroom. And with this entire experience of just the success I've had with my own furniture, and seeing people's responses, and then taking the classes and watching the videos, and just hearing the passion that Amy has and Jean has for their products, and for the people they're changing lives. It's meant everything and more to me and my family. So we are so blessed and so excited about the opportunities, and people now are just, the doors are opening up, and people are like, oh my gosh, you can do that finish, and can you teach me? And I actually just interviewed last night at an art gallery here. I'm in Modesto, California, and I'm going to be taking some of the items that I'm gilding, or the plaster on burlap and painting, and she wants me to teach classes for her. And then bring some of my pieces in once I finish them, and showcase them in the gallery. So it's just been, I would have never have even thought of that opportunity, or even pursued that, those types of opportunities, had it not been for the product, the information, the mentoring, the positive input, and just all of the techniques and skills, and history lessons on different products and why they came to be. And it's just it's opened so many doors, and it's just opened my mind to things that I hadn't even thought about pursuing. So I didn't even know what I didn't even know. And so I'm just so excited.
Oh, Darla, thank you so much for sharing that. That was so amazing. And congratulations on your new opportunity.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for speaking tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's been a true blessing.
Good. Thank you. All right, everyone, we are just about to hop into our Q&A, but I want to just hear from one more of Amy's students. Her name is Mary, and let me just go ahead and spotlight her really quickly. Hi, Mary. Let me just unmute you really quickly.
Am I unmuted?
You're unmuted. Thank you for
good. Hi, Marty.
Hi there. Thank you so much for joining us. We would love to hear about your experience in the Old World Finishing course.
This has been unbelievable. Honestly, I thought I was going to take a lovely painting class on furniture from someone who I had admired for many, many years. And it's turned into such a personal, amazing experience. And you hear people say how it's changed their life. And you think, how's that really changed your life? But it really has changed my life. It's just been unbelievable. I have done things that I didn't think I would ever possibly do. And it has brought me so much joy. And I'm so thankful for this class. And I'm so, so thankful for Amy and Jean and Marty and everyone who is so personally involved in this. And honestly, having even packages arrive and seeing how beautifully wrapped everything is, you know this is a really personal business for Amy and Jean, because they take so much care in every single detail. And I really feel that they're there. You have a question, you can call them. You have any doubt or anything, you can get online and you can ask your tribe of painters who can give you answers. I mean, there's so many resources, and the beautiful things that we have learned have been amazing. I mean, so much more than I ever expected, even though it's a few techniques, it just the horizons are huge. I mean, it's just huge, everything that we can learn and do. And I mean, I just can't even believe where I have come with this. And I am so happy and grateful and excited for everyone to do it, because, you know, we all have our own style. We all have our own ways of doing things. Even the same little process, we all do slightly differently. So you never feel that it's this cookie cutter thing either. And it is out there for everyone's artistic talent. It's out there for everybody's creativity. And it's been fabulous. It's absolutely been fabulous. I really got a little teary because it has been amazing.
Thank you so much, Mary. That was fabulous to hear. Thank you, thank you. And you guys can actually see Mary on our Facebook page later this week. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to hop into the Q&A portion. I just quickly want to go over a few things. We did add a 2-pay option today for the Old World Finishing course. So that is 2 payments of $250 that are a month apart. And then we do have our bundle of products, which I'm going to ask Amy and Jean to cover a little bit of what is included in the bundle. But the bundle is $550, and you do have a few weeks to decide after you've enrolled in the course if that's something that you would like to purchase as you're going through the modules. So please put any comments, any questions that you have in the chat box, and I'm going to invite Amy and Jean back here. Let me just unmute you guys. Can you guys unmute on your end? There we go. Fabulous. Great. Well, do you guys have anything after our beautiful speakers? Do you guys have any comments from that? And then I would love if you could go over the bundle a little bit.
Well, I'm in awe. I mean, we work hard. We try our best to produce long-lasting products. We We've been, as Amy said, doing this for 30 years. So we feel like that at any given time, we want to be able to stand in court and say, yes, we did our very best. Yes, we gave our very best. Yes, we gave quality, because when I go to bed at night, I want to sleep. I don't want to feel like I've done anything that or produced anything or made anything that wouldn't be around after I'm gone.
You know, when I was growing up, my mother always said, be a job, big or small, do it well or not at all. And so I've taught my children that. And whether it was designing the products, designing the packaging, designing stencil designs or graphics, or creating a video, or a way to be able to teach people, or part of my excitement now is being able to go into teaching other people how to develop a business with the same premises and the same processes, and the ways that we can go in diverse ways of the areas that you love and truly build a business, make a difference, and build a legacy. And so while it's for us, what we want is not that people would remember us, but that it would be how they felt when they were with us. And so the impact that we can make as people, as creatives, is about truly being transparent and loving people and helping them discover the best about themselves, and how that can develop into a way to make a living. And so as far as Marty, what you were saying with the bundle, the course is broken out into modules that we go over: gilding and acid etching and cracked patina, making custom waxes, and doing milk paint, and understanding cerusing and oval eye track and composition. And it's a framework in which you learn how to really create finishes that you see in fun antique shops or furniture makers and people that we have taught that they will never tell you how to do this. They're not going to. And so once you kind of learn the vernacular, and once you learn how to do this, you'll go in places and you'll go, that's not an antique. Mm-hmm. That's the finish that we're doing, because there's so many people that are saying that they're like antiques. Part of the reason why we put the bundle together is that we wanted to be able to have all of the stuff there when you're watching the modules, that you don't have to go anywhere. Maybe you have to go to the kitchen to be able to get a spoon or a bowl or something like that, but that everything is there and all of the sample pieces are there, because my whole premise in this is that you are building a portfolio. Many of you may just take this course and go, I just want some really beautiful pieces in my home. And that's great. You can tell our home is very eclectic. Our home, I've always said, while we have a lot of men that take this course, for a woman, her home is an extension of herself. How we feel about ourselves, our homes, our art, the things that we do are our way of saying, this is me, and I hope you love it, because this is my way of loving on you and inviting you into my home. And so that doesn't mean you have to have a lot of money. It means, though, that you are training your eye, that you are learning processes and finishes to be able to create things that are beautiful and are one of a kind. And so I do like teaching you some of the art history elements of it. I like teaching you that there is a special vernacular or kind of a language that goes along with this. You will learn things and see things. That's part of what an education is all about. That's part of learning. And we're all on a journey to learn more, and we learn from one another. So we love that Jean and I can take the 30 years of our mistakes and our successes and turn around and teach you. And the bundle is priced so well, you save a lot of money, but it's all right there, and it's like Christmas. So you can take the course and you don't have to buy the bundle. But we've noticed that a lot of people will get into it and go, I want to have all this together. And so you have like 2 weeks after you get the course to be able to get the bundle. And I will say this, in the 3.5 years since we introduced this course, not one person, not one, has said it wasn't worth it. Every single person has always said it was the best. I learned so much. I love it. And as everybody said, you stay in this group forever. You're here. You can watch it season after season. You come in the first season, you're scared half to death. You're so afraid. It's like, I don't want to put my homework up. I don't want the accountability. You need the accountability. But then after your first season, then you watch it. And then it's like, now I can breathe. I'm not so stressed. And you'll learn, you'll pick up a little something different every time along the way. So,
or something that didn't make sense the first go around may make sense the second go around.
yes. Let me see, Marty, so we're going to be quiet and you ask us questions.
Well, we must have done a good job at answering questions because I only have one right now from, let's see what it says. I have a lot of products that are in the bundle already. I plan to purchase what I don't have. Are there any discounts for this scenario?
Okay, we just have to, his name is Fabio Verdiani. Where do you live? Because I think we need to go see him, don't you?
Yeah.
He may be here in the States.
I live in Philadelphia, but I'm from Italy.
Oh. When you go back to Italy, let us come see you there.
Yes, I was there 2 weeks ago and I painted a couple of pieces of furniture there. And so I used some of the techniques that you taught me. So I'm very excited.
Yes. We just reposted something from you, I believe, on our Instagram. So
that's so fabulous. Yes. Fabio, so right now we don't have like an additional, discount on the products. A lot of folks they have what they have, and then as they get into it, they'll just buy a little bit at a time. And so you don't have to do everything at one time, just buy it in increments.
Okay.
And then there'll be certain processes that you'll fall in love, maybe more than others, or there'll be an area that you'll get into and it'll be like, oh my gosh, this is changing my life. So, but I bought
a lot of stuff already. Don't get me wrong, because I love the products. So
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I have a question from Chantel. She says, I have terrible internet. Is there any way I can download the videos or get them on disc to watch them? My very rural satellite internet isn't cooperating. So please just let us know how we can help you. We cannot do a download just for copyright issues, but if you let the video load, that should help. But we will find a way to help you. Just reach out to us and we will be more than happy to do that. Let me see if we have any more questions. It doesn't look like it. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. If you do happen to have any questions, I will be posting this video and you can comment any questions on there and we'll be happy to answer them. The course enrollment does close on Wednesday. So if you are thinking about it, now is the time. Now is the time to enroll and invest in yourself. And we all just thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you, Amy and Jean.
Thank you, Marty. You do such a great job at being the hostess with the mostest.
We just love, I'm just going to tell you, we love Marty. We love all of our girls. They're like our adopted daughters. We are so blessed. And we just enjoy working with them so much. But she's a cutie patootie.
Yes.
And we just love her. But, ladies, I just think about Michelle and Darla and Mary. Thank you so much tonight. Y'all are so precious. And I just adore you. And I just think I love how each of you are different and how each of you bring such a beautiful part of yourselves to this group and to us. So thank y'all all so much. I'm so excited. Join our season 6 because it ends on Wednesday night. And you want to be sure and be part of our tribe. Love you guys. Thanks so much, Marty.
Thanks, Marty. And thank you, Fabio.
Thank you.
Let's go to Italy together.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.